Welcome to your source for research, innovation, news, insights, and commentary. This is your Research Business Daily Report, sponsored by uSamp, the Answer Network, delivering technology solutions and survey respondents for both your consumer and business needs. One thing we can look forward to next year, although there's no certainty at this point, is the anticipated launch of Google Glass. Leading up to that moment, perhaps next spring, Google has done a truly amazing job of teasing us all by strategically sharing Google Glass samples with opinion makers and trendsetters. 2 weeks ago, the public relations research expert for our industry, Delahaye Paine, attended a research meeting and unexpectedly was given the opportunity to put on a pair. After excitingly blogging about that, we asked her to join us on RBDR to relate the experience and, along with it, her impressions about what Google Glass could be leading to in the research business. See if you can detect any enthusiasm from Katie about the whole thing.
I was at the Society for New Communications Research Symposia, otherwise known as Snickers Symposia, and we had the head of mobile for Thomson Reuters come in, and he was wearing his glass, and he basically talked about what it was going to mean, what his experience was, and what it was going to mean essentially for media and for new media, new communications in terms of the impact of sensors and mobile computing and all the rest of that stuff. And then afterwards, he gave us all a shot at trying them on.
Mm-hmm. So you put on the Google glasses yourself, and tell me what the experience was like.
Well, first of all, it was it was so clear. The little, think about having all of the information on your smartphone except something the size of a sugar cube up there, and you put it on. You think it's insignificant, but you put it on, and there is this really clear, beautiful screen. And you sort of stroke the sides of the glass, and it scrolls through the apps. And you like one, and you hit the side of your head slightly, and it appears. I am in the measurement business, right? So I have been railing against the measurement of eyeballs for a long time because I don't think the number of eyeballs you reach is particularly significant. I think what matters is what those eyeballs do after you have reached them. And, this proliferation of large numbers of people saying, I got 10,000 likes or whatever. Who cares? If none of those people buy your products, it doesn't matter. So I immediately went to, oh, damn, this is going to make eyeballs matter, because what you're going to be able to know is whether, and one of the things that Google will monetize this with is Google Glance or Gaze or whatever it's going to be called. But it will know when you glance at something. So if I've got this screen up here and you throw an ad out there, my heart rate goes up and I pay some attention to it, you're going to know that you've engaged me in a very real way. You're also going to know if I go, buy it, okay, Glass, buy that. You will know that instantly. And that's the kind of thing that from a measurement perspective, that's why my mind was completely blown.
How long did you have it on?
Oh, not more than 10 minutes at the most. Didn't want to give it back, but there were lots of other people who wanted to try it.
The thing I've heard from some people is that it is extremely distracting, that you certainly wouldn't be driving a car or doing anything that required your real close attention to something. Did you get that impression as well?
No, because I think you just turn it off. I mean, you leave it on. One of the guys, not the guy that was giving it, but this other guy from Connecticut Health Foundation who uses it 18 hours a day. And I thought, oh, my God, how do you do that? Well, I think about I never go anywhere without my cell phone. I've got my cell phone with me 18 hours a day. What's the difference? Actually, it's wonderful because you can actually maintain eye contact and see the things around you. And if you don't want to pay attention to it, you say, go to sleep, Glass, or whatever you say. But it's so easy to turn off. You don't have to sit there and go, or play on your computer. It's just having your computer up here.
It's turned on and off by voice control, correct?
And by touch.
Do you see any age limit for utilization of this?
No, I actually think huge applications as we all get older and want to maintain our health. I think I'm going to have my Google Glass hooked up to my doctor and say, yeah, monitor my heart rate, monitor my blood pressure, monitor all those things. And hopefully the docs will have the electronic health systems in place to do something with that data. But yeah, I already use my phone to monitor how fast I run and how many calories and how many miles I go. It just would be so much easier if I didn't have to do that.
How is that going to affect research?
Well, think about how many research surveys you've seen that ask silly questions like, how do you like the newsletter? Well, you won't have to ask those questions anymore because you're going to know if your employees are reading your newsletter because you're going to be able to track their glance. You're going to know if you put something out there that upsets your employees because it's got the ability anyway to track your heart rate. So if you're making people upset, you're going to be able to tell them. Now, that assumes that everybody gives everybody permission to do all these things. But as we talked earlier, I think it's, you're going to trade up a lot of privacy in order to have a lot of ease of use of this thing. But I see, as we all get older and, do you want to sit there and put on one set of glasses for your laptop and another set of glasses to drive and another set of glasses for this? No, you're going to have, you're not going to need glasses for Google Glass. You may still need them for distance, but you're not going to need a pair of glasses to read your computer screen.
How much do you think it's going to cannibalize mobile?
Oh, it's huge. I think that it will replace, for the people who, when it gets down to the right price range, it will replace. I predict that if they come out with it in 2014 and it becomes the hot, Christmas seller in 2015, I'm guessing there's a whole generation of kids that are going to junk their cell phones and be using glass.
Thanks, Katie, for sharing your time with us and your thoughts. That's your Research Business Daily Report, sponsored by uSamp, the Answer Network, offering technology solutions and survey respondents for both consumer and business needs. uSamp wants you to know about a webinar it's staging on Wednesday, December 11th. The subject is what the mobile web means to market research. It'll be on at 2 p.m. East, 1 p.m. Central, and 11 a.m. Pacific. Here's the link to the sign-up page. It's also in our daily email alert and underneath this video in the content box. Have a great research day, and we'll look forward to seeing you back with us tomorrow.